Drama as Angela Nwosu's husband's ex speaks out. Hello guys, welcome back to the latest celebrity gist. And today's gist is about Angela Nwosu, her husband, and some shocking claims made by his ex. Guys, you won't believe what she said. Now let's get to the main gist. For those who may not know Angela Nwosu, popularly known as Digital Omanje, is a social media personality and spiritual influencer. She has been married to Sam and Austin for over 6 years now, and they have had their fair share of public attention. But now, Angela has a story to share about her husband's ex coming with some surprising claims. Now, according to her, Austin impregnated her, abandoned her with the child. My people, shebi una dey hear. Then went ahead to marry Angela. How true could this be? Now, let's hear what Angela has to say about this issue.
A true story that I'm finally sharing today with my husband's permission. Yeah, because before I share any story, especially the ones that are very sensitive, yeah, I talk to him about it and take his permission. And this one has to do with him. Hello. So 2021, my baby was just 5 months. Then it was December of 2021. I got a message because I have this influx of message on WhatsApp. Even till today, my WhatsApp will always blow up. So somebody sent me a message, a girl, now that she has a child for my husband. He gets that she would like to speak to me, like that she tried to call that WhatsApp number. I wasn't connected. That she would like to get my phone number because my husband is not accepting his responsibility as a father, you know. And then that she's following me online and haven't followed me online for a while. She realized that she discovered that I'm a good person. I'm now a mother. And then I will relate that it's not easy for her being a single mother. And then watching her baby daddy, the father of her child, you know, doing well, successful, and she's suffering with her own child, you know. She sent that message. I did not take it serious because I know people can be cunning now. You know, when you are as you are now, you're struggling, you're not doing well. Nobody's coming to claim anything. Nobody's coming to say, I know you used to do this. Your husband impregnated me, or your husband used to. Nobody. But immediately you're successful. Immediately they see that you're doing well. Money don't do, like you are a very rich person, you're wealthy. Hey! They will come from nowhere because they feel like they want to get their own checkbooks. They want to get money. They want somebody that will be bankrolling them. And as a public figure and a very controversial person, so she felt like, okay, you know, I would not want that thing to be online. I would quickly react. But then, trust me now, as Costco person YB, I ignored her. Moved on. So I just kept coming across the message. Then one time she sent it again. I didn't delete the chat. I went through. Now what struck me was the name she mentioned. And I remember my husband had told me about that particular girl being her ex, as in the name. Because I've not seen my husband's ex. I don't know how they look. I've not seen their pictures. Yeah, I won't lie. I've not seen anybody's picture that say, okay, this is how my husband's ex-girlfriend look or ex-girlfriends look. I've not seen before. So, but the name struck me, like, this name, I've heard him say it. And that was what prompted me to ask him. Because normally, I do not ask him when they come. Many people, they come with stories. I know they ask him. I don't care. So, I was wondering, why didn't this girl meet my husband? Or maybe, I just don't get it. I didn't reply her. I asked him. We were lying down together. I got the message again. I was reading. The name came. I said, do you know this person? Is it this person you dated? Because this was the same name you told me. She said, yes, so waiting down and they find. You know that kind of thing, yeah. This is his ex, the one he has told me about. What is she looking for? I'm like, do you have a child anyway? He said, no, that he doesn't have a child anyway. I said, you did not impregnate anybody. He said, never. I said, what if you did without your knowledge? He said, no, that he did not. That he protected himself very, very well. That he was very careful about that. So I brought out the picture because the lady sent me a picture of herself and the girl, the daughter, that she claimed belongs to my husband. And I showed my husband. The girl was looking exactly as the mother. She had no features of my husband. She wasn't looking like my husband at all. Now I said, okay, do you know this is the child? This girl said, you have this child, it is your child, you impregnated her before the relationship ended. So he got furious. He was like, what? It's not true. That even after they broke up, they were still in communication because the girl had some of her things in his house. So they were still in communication until like 2-3 months And inside that 2-3 months that he didn't even touch her again, they didn't have any affair. It was just because he was always at work in Enugu. So most times the girl would want to come and pick the rest of her things and he would not be around. So it just lingered. Communication was open until she finally moved everything of hers out of his house. So that they didn't even do anything. So I know it took 3 months after the relationship ended for her to move the rest of her things. But it didn't happen. I said, though. I did not say anything. I said, I believe you. My husband, Shay, I believe you. But this girl insisted and insisted. Me now, I'm a woman and, this is my husband. I decided I had to now reply her. So she started saying, I asked her, how did it happen? She asked me if I've spoken to my husband. I said, yes. I told my husband. My husband said, no. He denied it. That he is not the father of your child. But now this is woman to woman. It's not about husband. This is something that happened in the past. Are you still in contact with my husband? She said no. They've not even had anything since after they broke up. So this is my husband's past. Nothing of that was even making me angry in any way. But what would have actually made me angry is if my husband was lying. That would have really, no, I cannot, I couldn't have dealt with that whole situation, no. But then let's go, the story continues. I spoke to this girl. I had to now ask her. I asked her, is this number, your WhatsApp number, can I call it? She said yes. So I took the WhatsApp number. I called her directly with my husband's number. I used my husband's number, the Dubai line, to call her. We spoke at length for 30 minutes. She was crying on the phone. She started talking normally. She started crying. She needs to pay the girl's school fees. She's struggling. She's this and that. I said to her, paying this girl's school fees is not an issue. In fact, if this child belongs to my husband, she's going to go to the